นะคะวันนี้จะมานำเสนอสินค้าเตเปอร์เกตยี่ห้อชิ้นว่ารุ่น 700A นะคะรุ่น 700A นี้ความยาวจะอยู่ที่ 1-15 มิลลิเมตรนะคะส่วนความละเอียดจะอยู่ที่ 0.1 มิลลิเมตรค่ะการใช้งานตัวนี้นะคะก็จะใช้งานโดยการวัดร่องค่ะร่องของชิ้นงานนะคะเราจะยกตัวอย่างเช่นการวัดร่องของช้อนส้อมตัวนี้นะคะเราจะเสียบเตเปอร์เกตลงไปแล้วก็จะอ่านค่าที่สเกลนะคะตัวนี้จะอ่านค่าได้ที่2มิลลิเมตรนะคะ
The next step is to determine the thread pitch. Use a pitch gauge and check the thread against each form until you find a match. Some fractional and metric thread forms are very similar, so this may take a little time. The final step is to determine the threads
on how to use them and what you can do with them. But basically, the way the snap gauge works is we've got two contact rods here and here. They're spring loaded, there's a spring, they're hollow, and there's a spring runs between them. There's a lock rod runs down the shaft and connected to this screw. When you compress these, you can lock these and they stay put. But now a word of advice here, guys, when these are down, don't unlock them. Don't let them spring out or they'll fly across the room. They'll launch like a rocket and you'll shoot your eye out. So don't do that. So let's say, for example, now I need to check the ID of this brass bushing. The basics of how these work is you collapse them, you lock them down like so, and you drop it down in your board and you let them snap out. That's why we call it a snap gauge. Now I'll normally hold this thing over on about a 10-degree angle and snug it. And then I pull it back across my part until it comes free. Then I take my measurement across my connecting rods. Now this is just some pretty basic stuff on how these things operate. So like I say,
to 3-inch in both inch and metric sizes. To use these gauges, verify the fillet weld leg length as noted in the specifications and use the fillet weld gauge of the same size. In this case, the specifications call for a 1/2-inch fillet weld. Using this end of the 1/2-inch fillet weld gauge, we can check the fillet weld leg length. The scribed lines on the gauge give a visual reference for the horizontal leg. Turn the gauge over and you can easily verify the fillet weld throat dimension. Again, the scribed lines on the gauge give a visual reference for the fillet weld leg length.
ಓಕೆ ಇವಾಗ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರೋ ಥರ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದು ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮೇಡ್ ಇನ್ ಯೂಎಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಒಂದೊಂದು ರೊಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಆ ಥರ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ತಗೋ 8 ರೊಟೇಷನ್ 1